touch can make two feel like one.
How y'all doing out there?
Simply be a helping
I want to
hand.
welcome y'all back.
Dupixent can help you stay
Welcome
ahead
some of y'all
of
for the
it
first
as you
time
welcome
to
feeling
the
of
Name Harry
Dupixent
podcast.
helps
I
block
am
a
your
key
host.
source of
Some
inflammation
people call me
inside the
Trey.
body that can
Other
cause
folks call me
eczema to help
Tremaine.
heal your
Don't matter
skin
what you
from
call me,
within.
long as you call me.
Many results
Here
saw
for
90%
another
clearer
live
skin.
reaction, watch
Some
along
even achieve
video of
instant
each
clearer skin.
episode of NXT.
And
But
fast
before I
itch relief
begin,
after the
don't
first
forget,
dose.
if you haven't
Severe
already,
allergic
hit that
reactions
bell
can
and
occur.
subscribe to
Get
my
help right
YouTube
away
channel.
for face,
While you're
mouth,
up there,
tongue,
go
or
to that
throat
Bass
symptoms,
Library
wheezing, or trouble
content,
breathing. Tell your
liking
doctor
and
if you
commenting
or
on the
worse get eye
videos as you
problems
see
like eye
fit,
pain,
and follow me
vision
on
changes,
all your
skin
social media
symptoms, joint
accounts.
aches and pain,
Hope
or
y'all
a
having a
parasitic
great week.
infection. Don't change or
Any
stop
minute
other
now we can
treatments
go
without
live.
talking to your doctor.
It's going to be a
Dupixent,
good
the
night
number one
because it's
prescribed
Trick Williams
biological
versus Mike Santana
dermatologists
for
and
the
allergists.
TNA
Helps you
Championship
feel the
on
healing.
NXT tonight.
See
That's
the
just one
difference
of
for yourself?
many matches.
Reach out to your
I'm
eczema
still
specialist
jaw
today.
dropped in shock that JC Jane beat Stephanie McCure for the NXT Championship last week. Like, really? But anyway, a few seconds away from going live. You know how to do it.
Bacon that just won't quit. Gotta be Wendy's.
Let's get it, Deuce.
Anyone, anywhere can record crimes as they happen, and we're going to watch them right here. Watch I Cry.
And here we go. Then, woo! If you smell now, acknowledge me. You can't see me forever. Together. $1 million. I will remember you.
When it comes to pain and sin, the bad blood, it has become downright toxic between the two of these men. The following contest scheduled for one fall.
I still can't believe JC Jane beat Steph. From all the people, they gave the strap to JC Jane, bro. Like, I could see Fallon Henley. Keita Lines, I don't know. Bola Vice even. Come on now. JC Jane? Really? Really? Like Cal from South Park. Really?
He steals the spotlight. He steals the smiles of the NXT universe. And he puts gold around his waist.
Yeah, and then Ethan Page on the same night beat Ricky Saints for the North American Championship. Last week was just crazy. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
You know who held this gold before? People like Kurt Angle.
And he gonna say he better than Kurt Angle and AJ Styles and all these. He trick gonna say that he better than all of them. Like, come on, bro. You good and all, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. And Mike Santana, that was so awesome. Man, this is gonna be a big night, like since he's on the show. Sorry, trivia.
As TNA's champion,
Trying to get myself situated. Sit here for a couple hours.
And sit back as someone who carries that flag and watch you tear the place down. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna take the TNA World Title from you.
As Rage Against the Machine will say, Mike, check. Ha 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 ha.
Biggest challenge of her career as she's going up against the #1 luchadora in the world, our NXT Women's Champion.
Somebody else got Rage Against the Machine stuck in my head. Thanks, Ashley, by the way, because your post earlier has me thinking about Rage Against the Machine songs now. You know, crazy. JC Jane beat Stephanie McCure. I'm still like, really? Of all the people, JC Jane, bro? Everybody in the crowd was like thinking the same thing, like jaw drop. Even Mike Rome was taken back, like, really? Even Mike Rome was like, really, that just happened? Wow. And I get it, she had to drop the title so she could go to main roster, but JC Jane? Crazy. Unbelievable. I'm still shocked at how that went off the air last week. JC Jane. And she walking around with Wrestle Fatal Influence with the belt right now.
Wrestling World last week, the new women's champion JC Jane is here live tonight on NXT.
And Mike Santana, he's in the building because he's challenging Trick Williams for the TNA World Championship. I hope Mike Santana wins. That would be so cool. I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be so cool if he did.
Does Chicken A come to an end tonight? We'll find out in our main events.
That's why I got the NXT belt on my shoulder. I'm trying to wear the belt for the show that I'm watching on my shoulder. That's my thing lately. Javon Evans starting us out. Your boy is Bouncy, the Greensboro native himself, the hometown boy. And Laredo Kid's already in the ring.
Alongside Laredo Kid, a world-class superstar, the reigning AAA World Cruiserweight Champion.
And then Ethan Page, this guy. Boo this man! Boo! Ethan Page. Ah. The worst. Like I said before, the only thing cool about Ethan Page is this theme song. That is it. Just like so many other wrestlers. Like the only thing good about him is that theme song. He won a...
Yeah, this whole summit thing, yeah, it's a farce. I mean, let's start with Ray Phoenix. Phoenix is stuck
I need
on
to see
a
Ray
plane
Phoenix in
and
the ring.
not going to be here tonight, and you two are standing in my ring. The champ should be standing in the middle of that ring, celebrating his amazing title victory and tap dancing on the memory of Ricky Saints.
Boo.
But instead tonight, I have to share my championship celebration with the two of you. Then on Saturday, I have to defend this championship. And then apparently, Ava's already set up a title defense for some evolved kid named Sean Legacy.
Sean Legacy is good, though.
And the worst part about all of this
champion of
is that Ethan Page didn't agree to any of it. Ricky Saints did.
Crowd getting on it.
Not me. I didn't say yes. I didn't agree to this four-way. I didn't agree to anything.
Too bad, so sad, bro.
You sound like talk, and talk. Pero no tienes huevos.
That's facts. And you cost me my match on SmackDown.
Oh, I know, Javon. You see, that's what happens when you keep sticking your nose in my business.
You're right. Maybe instead of sticking my nose in your business, maybe I should stick my foot up your ass.
Right. Tell him again, Javon.
I think it's better if I take that North American Championship on Saturday.
You know what? I don't need to deal with this right now. The champ is going home.
Sean Legacy making his way out. He evolved superstar making his appearance on NXT tonight.
All right. Ethan, you said it. Whoever walks out of Worlds Collide with that title, I got next. And listen, it will be an honor to challenge you, Laredo. And Javon, I have a feeling that you and I aren't done dancing just yet. But hopefully, and I mean hopefully, it's not you.
Right.
But if it is, I'll be ready because tomorrow night I have a chance to become the first ever WWE Men's Evolved Champion. And next Tuesday, I have a chance to become the
Who's this coming out now?
Whoa. Legacy.
The Vanity Project. Oh, definitely boo these guys too. Swipe right. Boo.
The Vanity Project, the hottest faction in Evolved, is here.
Just like they're in high school. I said that before. They're kids.
Hey, when it comes to Sean
They even sound like it. Their voice ain't dropped
you don't
yet.
gotta worry. You see, our boy Jackson Drake here, he's gonna take care of you tomorrow night on Evolve.
And believe me when I tell you, he's taking
That's how he
that title
sound.
home with him.
Because that's how young he
For
is.
the rest of the bums in the ring, Ethan, we got your back.
Oh, Ethan Page, Blindside, and Shawn Legacy. And then the rest
This
of
didn't take very long.
Project Vanity jump in the ring, and that's just Bevan.
Issues need to be worked out between all these superstars.
Wow.
All these issues have spilled over onto NXT. We're preparing for World
All right.
Collide.
Javon fighting back the most, of course. He's clearing house. All right. And that leaves the superstars in the ring alone. And Javon hitting the ropes, head full of steam, triple suicide dives, laying down all of them on the floor, including Ethan Page. Good stuff. NXT, 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 NXT.
Kicking us off, the chaos will continue in moments as Dark State faces Chase U in a 6-man
Oh yeah,
tag
Dark
team
State and
match.
Chase U's happening tonight. I forgot about that too. I guess a lot of big matches tonight. In the first commercial break already. The advertising Saturday, Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank, all in the same night. Saturday's a big, big night in wrestling, y'all.
When the superstars
No,
of AAA,
I'm gonna end up
WWE,
podcasting, live streaming, probably for like 7 hours a day.
the future
Got a long day ahead of me then.
lies here. WWE Worlds Collide, Saturday. Special start time 3 p.m. Eastern. Available in English and Spanish on YouTube.
Should I do Worlds Collide? I feel like I need to.
Tonight's episode of NXT is presented by Progressive Insurance. Save when you
A
bundle
lot of
auto, home,
streaming
and
if I do.
motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
Powerful. Majestic.
And I have some kind of break in between shows because it's the kickoff of Money in the Bank after Worlds Collide.
And when you bundle them with your home and auto, you can be sure
That's
to get the
a lot of
24/7
streaming.
protection they deserve.
Oh yeah, another fun fact. When I came on the cam and I had my NXT belt around my waist, both championships over my shoulders, that's the look that Jeff Hardy said he likes. When I met Jeff Hardy at TNA last year, that's exactly the gear, the setup I had on when he looked me up and down and said, "Man, I'm liking the look, bro." Well, now I'm like, "I'm loving the look, bro." I won't ever forget Jeff Hardy saying that to me.
You should use a delicate cold
Meant
cycle.
so much.
Do I just put it in? Remember to turn it inside out to protect the
I
sequence.
think I was wearing like jorts
When I
or
put it in the dryer,
some
the
kind of
icon on the tag
shorts.
says no.
Oh, thank goodness
Or
I asked.
jeans.
You just saved me.
Have to look back at the picture. Matter of fact,
This week only, large two-topping pizzas at Domino's are just $6.99
that's right.
each.
On one of the nights I was wearing my chef pants, and the other night, because it was 2 nights that I met
The
Jeff Matt,
combinations are pretty
and the other night I was
Act
wearing
fast and get your
jeans.
favorite large two-topping pizza for just $6.99 each. This week only at
The night
Domino's.
that I was wearing jeans was the night that he said that. That's when I was wearing the extra.
Oh, what's this? The dog food in the fridge?
It's not dog
I
food.
love
It's
the
fresh.
look, bro.
Real meat, real veggies. For my
There's so
boy,
much
Joe.
coming from him.
Disrespect, but
I've had other fans say that to me, but never has a wrestler said that to me before that night.
Anybody ask? We were at grandma.
Fresh Pet. It's not dog food, it's food food.
Jack Daniel starts here. From cave spring water to sugar maple charcoal to smooth Tennessee whiskey. Made by those who pour everything into their craft. That's what makes Jack, Jack.
Did they just hop from a baseball game to a show on Max without leaving DirecTV? It's like all their apps and
You
channels.
can find all my pictures from that night on my Facebook, by the way, if you're curious to know what picture. It's hanging on the wall behind me, but if you want to just look at it, Facebook, my link is on my YouTube channel. All the links to my social media accounts is up there. You can find any and everything. I got a lot of photo dumping to do because I ain't got no memory on my phone. So there's gonna be some mad people, but they'll get over it when I start just photo overloading so that I can make some room in my phone.
He's a dangerous criminal. We can't regain our family.
But I've been known for oversharing, so it's
Now
not
that you can
good.
understand what it's like to have a child. I'm not without imagination.
Hopefully, a few more seconds and we're back to the show. Yep.
John Cena, Logan Paul, Becky Lynch, and Tiffany Stratton will compete in Fanatics games at Fanatics Fest NYC June 20th through the 22nd. For the first time ever, the world's biggest athletes, celebs, and 50 lucky fans will take part in Fanatics.
I wish I was one of them 50 lucky fans. That'd be so cool.
8 fast-paced, referee-led challenges, each testing a different skill. At stake, $2 million in prizes, leaderboard glory, and bragging rights that will last forever.
That would be so cool to be one of those 50 fans that get to have interaction with the wrestlers. I'll keep dreaming what they might come with
Paul, Becky Lynch, and Tiffany Stratton competing alongside a stacked lineup of athletes and celebrities, including Tom Brady, Alex Rodriguez, Jalen Daniels,
I'm jealous about them, Tom Brady and all them.
Visit
I want to meet the wrestlers.
to get your tickets today.
I guess it'd be cool to say I met Tom Brady. And now, Hijo del Vikingo, he got his AAA belt in the crowd with him. AAA Mega Championship, that's what it looks like. And then he's toasting belts with the guy next to him, like I tried to do the dude at the TNA show last October, November. He got mad at me because I almost toasted my belt with his. Like, dude. Whereas if I was a wrestler, somebody like that, he probably wouldn't have cared. But because I was a fan like him, he got uptight. You don't know how to care for your belts. Like, obviously not. That's why mine's wore out. I said that just like that, too. Chase you getting in the ring.
Congratulations to Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers on winning the Eastern Conference Finals. In recognition, go to WWEshop.com for Tyrese's new shirt commemorating the victory. That's right. I got a bad feeling we're going to see Michael Cole in a Pacers jersey plenty of times in the future. I'll tell you what, Cole yesterday, he looked pretty jacked. Guns out.
He did look damn good.
I got to admit it, Graves week, I can't believe I'm about to say this to you.
Chase
He's
you.
already listening. He's probably texting one of us right now.
I want to get a Chase You shirt just to wear it to the park and freak people out. Because I can only imagine how people would react if they see somebody walking around with a shirt that says Chase You on it. And then mess around with people that actually follow them. Play mind games. All right, now we got Dark State making their way to the ring. I like how they wear neck gaiters as part of their attire. I'm known for wearing a gaiter. I have one on cam. Oh wow, we're breaking it down already. It's already chaos. Everybody fighting everybody, and it's hard to see what's going on because of the strobe lights. Right, they kill the strobe lights. All right, Chase you regroup out on the floor. Dark State's in the ring. And dude gonna run in there by himself to take him down. It's like 3 or 4 on 1. And he gets thrown over the top rope onto the floor. Like, what do you think was gonna happen? Then one of the Dark State guys throws him back into the ring. And that bell finally rings and we're getting underway. The guys in Chase U, I have a hard time with their names. Just like I have a hard time with the names from the guys in Dark State. But I'm going to try to call this match as best as I can. As Cutler James putting his shoulders to his midsection. Then he picks him up, slams him into the other corner. Or a huge clothesline. And that is what's his name?
He's a hell of a talent. I like everything about this version of
Dion Lennox, that's right. Takes down the dude from the Chase U, pounding and grounding him.
It's about to get ugly, but this is what we call
Oh, backbreaker.
This is get thrown in the deep water and see if we gonna swim or not. This is all about
Booker T is a trip. Now he puts him in a Boston Crab.
We are not a team. We are not a team. We are not on the same page.
Yeah, but I don't know if Chase, you got thrown into the deep water so much that they dove in head first. That is a terrible decision.
Booker, there's no principles in college. That's in high school, middle school, primary school.
Same thing.
Same thing, same happens.
Well, look, then let's see if you agree again with Andre
I wish
Chase.
I knew those
Dixon
guys'
encounters,
names.
were they a little
Thomas
overzealous,
and
jumping into the situation without a plan?
whatever.
I understand these strikeouts. They were deep time. I always say it.
They just made a tag into the other guy from Chase U.
He's making
The only one I know from Chase U was Andre Chase. Wow, he's like the Matrix and ducked that clothesline. And then he takes Deion Lennox for a ride, plants some face first on the mat.
Big night tonight, still main event. Trick Williams, Mike
Countered by
Santana,
Deion Lennox.
TNA
Does the clothesline, double clothesline, both men down the middle of the
JC
ring.
Jane has shocked the universe, our new women's champion. Will
I still can't believe JC
speak
Jane
to us
is the
all here
NXT
live
Women's
on
Champion.
NXT.
Unbelievable. Out of all the people to put the strap
For
on,
what?
the concert. The concert.
strap in the belt.
Here tonight.
Don't get your mind in the wrong place with
Does he
that.
sing now? No, yeah, I see what he's trying to say. He's all
And now you can tell this is Osiris in the ring.
David Carroll is no longer in NXT. He's got to find someone
From
new.
Dark State, he knocks Andre Chase off the apron onto the floor.
I like this feeling Cyrus. He's a beast. He's a beast.
He goes flying over top rope onto the floor.
We'll talk about that off air. But again, 4 men, 1 mission. They move as a unit. And Graves, who impresses you the most in Dark State?
Oh, kick to the face. Receives a kick to the face. Tag made by,
Who are all fierce. They are
like I said,
fearless, and they are going to the
the
top
names
whether we
I
like it
couldn't
or
tell you.
not.
I can, but
Double super kick connected.
and then they double clothesline, cover off this over the top rope to the floor. Double super kick for Lennox.
Right now is in control of this 6-man tag team match. Maybe Chase, you were onto something. Maybe they know something we don't. I don't
They
know.
got countered with that Osiris double suplex as a counter.
Osiris freaking Griffin.
Osiris Griffin is his last name, I
Cover
guess.
James now leaving.
And now
These
tag
men
team,
aiming to seize opportunity
triple tag
by
team.
calculating chaos.
Oh, triple tag team finish. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Dark State for the win. I'm actually glad that match is over because again, that was a tough one to call. I didn't even hear the announcers calling no moves either because they probably have a hard time keeping up with the names just as much as I do.
No one is safe. Pace and point launching Dixon into the lights before he's
Dixon, now the names is coming to me. Dixon and Connors were the 2 dudes on Chase U.
for Dark State. Perhaps the motives of these 4 are
But I
deeper
couldn't tell you which one is Dixon
than
and which
we
one is
even know
Connors.
here in NXT.
Andre Chase is livid. All right, next commercial break. Oh no, we got Ava talking to Javon,
I didn't even know they're
Laredo,
gonna be here tonight, okay? But here's what we're gonna do.
and
There's 3 of
got
you,
from Evolve.
4 of them, 8-man tag match. Find another partner.
8-man tag match
This
tonight.
is my first night in NXT. I thought I was a new guy.
All right, look,
Wow.
chill. All right, I know y'all new, but we can handle Vanity Project and Ethan Page. 3 on 4. All right, that's facts. I know what Ava said. That's facts. Hey, in other words.
Dragon League?
Oh, Dragon League gonna team with him. That'd be good.
So, yeah, that's so nice. How do you turn it tonight,
Now we got Trick Williams getting
Williams,
interviewed by
Sarah
Sarah
you
Scriber.
defend the TNA World title against Mike Santana for the first time. How do you plan on putting down the realest one?
The realest one, Santana. He's a passionate dude, right? I mean, he is the loud and proud Boricua from Bronx, New York, right? And tonight is the biggest match of his career. Santana, you are the standard of TNA. I don't care how much you yell, I don't care how much you scream. The standard has changed now. Trick Williams is in charge. I call the shots. For 20 years. 20 years, TNA has been looking for the one to take this here title to new levels. The one who can make TNA feel legitimate. And they found that man. His name ain't Elijah. It ain't the average Joe. It sure ain't the Boricua Mike Santana. Damn it, it's Trick Williams. And I know what's best for TNA. And that's tricking me. And tonight, the title stays with me. Let's talk about it.
Coming up next, Miles Bourne takes on Charlie Dempsey in a rounds
Oh,
match. If
that
Miles
match
wins,
is next.
he's out of no quarter catch crew.
And whoever loses is out of no quarter catch.
Things were
Wow.
already so difficult for my mom.
That's a
when she was
huge match
diagnosed
coming up.
with
Miles
Alzheimer's.
Bourne and Charlie
Then she
Dempsey in a
developed
rounds match.
agitation that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease.
And if Charlie
She
Dempsey
started
loses, Miles
probably
Bourne is
lashing
out.
out, breaking things,
No quarter catch filler, which is probably a good
These
thing.
symptoms were a different kind of difficult.
I don't like that
So
group.
we asked her doctor for more help.
Rexulti is the only FDA-approved medication proven to reduce symptoms of agitation that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease. Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke, report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death, waking, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur.
I'm glad I asked for help.
Ask your loved one's doctor today about Rexulti. Moments matter. It's made
24-hour moisturizing body wash that locks in 7 times moisturization.
Wow, what about half the ingredients?
Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth.
It's made.
Not really big into committing to things. I usually stop binging the show halfway through the first episode. I mean, remember when my hair was blonde for like 2 seconds? But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years for both phone and internet, even if I'm already a customer, I was like, duh. I think 3 years in the future, Pete will be very proud of my decision. Look at me grow. Come on!
I like how my belt, I adjusted my lights so my belt would shine more.
Can you hear me now?
One of the
Sure hope
lights.
so.
That's why I have to have a fan in here now because the lights shining on me. I see why they be sweating so much in the ring because these 2 little lights make me hot. I can imagine being in the ring with all those lights. But they have to work with.
And pay later only at SafeLight.com.
This is the police.
He called the police on himself.
That's real stupid of you.
There's a huge spider.
Case closed.
All right, we're back to the show now, finally.
Welcome to Malibu.
Almost.
Miles of scenic
That's
beauty
cool.
in Malibu.
Sounds wonderful.
It's really not. It's chilly, damp, and probably pelican poop.
While they much on
Or
Popeye's
not.
lunch, Dante dreams away, missing out on all these new Louisiana flavor-rated wraps. Don't be like Dante.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Did y'all ever see the Cat Williams stand up beat cracks on Popeyes in that song? It's hilarious.
Being given the opportunity for Asha to go to
That's one of my favorite comedians. Is Cat Williams, like Aries Spears,
her reading and her writing.
Dave
It
Chappelle.
makes me feel proud that she
Kevin Hart.
really enjoys going to school, and what she's learned in pre-K is setting her up for
All those
tremendous
guys are
success.
freaking hilarious.
North Carolina education lottery dollars are moving our students forward.
My name is Kimberly Bishop. I am the owner and one of the attorneys at the Bishop Law Firm.
We work hard to ensure that you receive the benefits that you deserve.
Don't settle for it. No, contact us today and let's turn it into leads.
Yes. Let us fight for you.
Yeah, I thought it was just one more commercial. It ended up being 3 more
At the
commercials.
Bishop Law Firm, I
Jeez.
celebrate over a decade of fighting and winning for our clients. Call us today.
Huge news. You can get a son of
Back to
for
the
just
show.
$3. Wait, I said son of. Look at the words. Son of Baconator is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
Now, finally, back to the show.
Experience the non-stop excitement in Atlanta at both Saturday night's main event and Evolution.
I wish I could go to Saturday night's main event and Evolution, both in Atlanta, Georgia, July 12th, July 13th. Man, I wish I could go. That'd be so cool. Especially Evolution. Out of the 2, I'd want to go to that the most. Women's wrestling. As you see all the girls in the locker room. Shucky ducky quack quack.
Thank you. Ooh, but I gotta say, disappointing the Undertaker might be just as good.
Ira May Steele.
Tyra, I love
Ariana
this for
Grace.
you. You're so accomplished. But ladies, if you're seeking inspiration from a winner, I have won numerous beauty pageants. Oh, Ariana, Tyra. Look, girls, you know me, I hate gossip. I don't do it, I detest it. But I think what I heard is true, that those aren't even 100% gold.
Ha ha ha. It's about her medals.
I know you want to fit in this locker room, so here's an Ariana pro tip. Don't talk about yourself so much. Nobody likes a bragger, especially a tacky one.
Wow.
Thanks for the tip. Anytime, girl.
Wow.
Looks like I found my first opponent.
Okay, her and Ariana Grace for the first time ever. That'd be good whenever that happens.
We're getting set for a rounds match. 6 3-minute rounds.
Wow. And Tavion Heights is in Miles Bourne corner. And then Ren Sinclair is going to be in Charlie Dempsey's corner.
About the seconds in this matchup, Ren Sinclair and Tavion Heights, where their loyalties will truly lie.
This is about to be an interesting little competition here.
The following contest is a rounds match. Making their way to the ring, representing No Corner Catch Crew. First, Charlie Dempsey. And his opponent, Miles Moore.
If Bourne wins,
But that'll be no smiling in wrestling. Charlotte or Miles Bourne is doing a lot of smiling.
And NXT on the CW is brought to you by Jack Daniels. Drink responsibly. And that brings me to this point, Corey. Is Miles
They tried to tell Amanda Kiss when she was training to be a wrestler. So then she threw egg on their face by painting a smile on her face before every show, which is freaking hilarious. I love it.
A match like this, a rounds match is
Looking like the
Charlie
Joker.
Dempsey's wheelhouse. And when it comes to this
Here we
business,
go. Ring the bell.
Charlie Dempsey has forgotten more about this business than Miles Bourne has learned just this far.
You know,
3-minute
talked about
rounds.
Miles Bourne in the past, maybe outgrowing the NQCC. I brought that up in Battleground. Booker is
Charlie
that
Dempsey in
what we are
control of
now
Miles
starting
Bourne.
to witness
Got him
that
in an
challenge
arm
going
lock.
out for Bourne to Dempsey.
Working on the left arm of Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne counters up, tries to pin. Only gets a 2 count on Dempsey.
So you got to think this kid in his own mind, he thinks he can do it.
Well, look, you're a superstar who's in the ring with a much younger Randy Orton. What sort of similarities
Collar
are
up
you seeing
top.
from Miles Bourne?
Miles Bourne gets the side headlock. Gets counter, shoulder tackle, puts Dempsey on the mat. Only gets 1 count from the penalty.
This kid that student of the game, that's Miles Bourne.
Well, look, Charlie Dempsey coming out here did not take his eyes
Another
off
tile.
of Miles Bourne.
This time
Miles
Dempsey
looked
gets
Dempsey
up
in
again
the
with the
eye and
headlock.
said, if I win, then let me go. Let me out of the NQCC as we are 60 seconds through round number 1.
And that's sort of what puzzles me.
Bourne
If
counters
Charlie
out of
Dempsey,
it.
if you can take
Not seeing
responsibility
another
for some of the
arm lock.
success that Miles Bourne has achieved, why would you not want to let him walk for no quarter catch group? Why not let
Counter,
Miles
counter,
carry
counter.
the flag proudly? Why does he have to
Back to a
burn his
headlock
way
by
out of
Bourne.
the I don't understand.
Well, look, we've had some time to digest this entire situation. And Booker, what stood out
A lot
the
of
most
chain
about Miles
wrestling
Bourne
going on
in
right now
his
between
battle
these two.
at Battleground that Corey already highlighted?
That he went out there and he stayed in there with over 50.
Back and
I mean,
forth.
he went toe to toe.
Want to get the
with
upper hand
over
though when
50
countering, you take it right
And
back.
the thing is, the odds makers gave that thing to over 50 by far, but I'm telling you, they can go.
That was an innovative way of getting out of that one, Dempsey. Okay.
Cashing in on the street.
Fantastic escape and reversal by Charlie Dempsey into the head scissors with the armbar applied. And again, these guys know each other very well, Grant. They train together, they live together, they're always in the gym with one another. And does that give Dempsey the advantage? Because right now he is putting on a clinic.
Oh, baby.
Well, when it comes to experience, that is short arm scissors. Yes, his short arm
Yeah, they
scissors
are just-
expertly applied, roll through. Dempsey is in cruise control
Catch,
right now. This
catch
is
as
what
catch
Miles Bourne
can,
has
is
to
that
do.
what they call it?
Dempsey
How they
very
just
rarely hit that, but gets
don't release
shook
the
inside
hold
ring.
and
He
move
feels
on to the
it.
next maneuver.
I agree 100%, as well as Dempsey knows the round system so much. I mean, it's all about timing in a matchup like this.
The crowd is strongly behind Miles Bourne, but I can tell that
Number
from the
one, it's
second he
also
walked out.
interesting who is in.
Oh, that was close to being a disaster.
Coming up, a nice counter. Dempsey going up,
One,
going over, shoulders
two,
down, and another kick out as we're about
as Miles Bourne
35
kicks
seconds
out.
left.
And he tries to pin Dempsey, only gets a 2 count.
Dempsey fell for just a moment, 30 seconds left. Now double underhook, maybe looking for a suplex of sorts. Bourne doing a nice job of
Dempsey
countering.
tried for a double underhook suplex.
23,
Miles
26
Bourne
seconds
counters
now.
it.
Dempsey trying to overpower
Breaks
Bourne.
free.
Bourne stepping right
Rolls
through.
him up in a small
Inside rail
package.
down to 18
One.
seconds. Into the
Only a
cover.
1
Good for
count.
3.
Dempsey
15
counters it.
seconds, another
Only gets a
cover.
2
Another
count.
kick out near fall. 10 seconds now. Dempsey going around, got caught by Bourne.
1,
Sits down.
2,
Shoulders are down.
3,
Oh,
ring the bell.
right before
Miles
the
Bourne, right
bell.
before the end of the round, got a 3 count.
For the first fall.
And right before the clock struck 0, Bourne picks up a decision. Bourne in the lead here in this rounds match on NXT.
They fighting over the bucket. In the water, the 2 cornermen, Sinclair and Heights. I guess they're trying to share the bucket and the goods that's in it to help both people out. And they're running back and forth. One to help Miles, the other one to help Dempsey. And they'll switch up. They're trying to support both people somehow. And now, ring the bell. Second round starts.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done.
Collar up on top. Oh, we got picture-in-picture, by the way, during this break. That's why we able to see it. Thank you, CW. Teach Netflix how to do this. Netflix don't ever do picture-in-picture on Monday nights.
It's that.
Dempsey with that headlock submission applied.
More absorbent, so you can use less, and it holds
Miles
up
Bourne
better
trying to
when
break
wet.
free, but can't.
So one sheet keeps working while ordinary brands fall apart.
Nice. It's good.
Great. Now where's that clear button?
Isn't that some cute?
Get more done with one.
Charlie Dempsey just got like a 1 or 2 count on Miles.
Jack Daniels
Still got that
here
submission
from
applied.
Canned spring water to sugar maple charcoal to smooth Tennessee whiskey.
Miles bats him in the corner trying to create some separation.
Into their craft.
No avail. He backs him up again. He's still got it locked in.
Before you go to extremes,
Third time's a charm,
stagger
maybe.
wrinkles with expensive injections. Try this.
And this time,
Regenerist.
he releases the
Olay
hold.
boosts skin cell regeneration.
Miles Bourne
Firm,
puts him in a
lift, and reshape
submission of his
volume
own.
without painful prices. For me, it's only Olay.
Charlie Dempsey counters it.
Life would be easier.
Miles
if you
Bourne
had
countered
everything
that. Tipped
logged
up.
Allow me to assist.
Put the submission back on him. In the middle of the ring. Miles Bourne, you control the match for now.
Buckets. Now that's a tomato. Sheboygan. P-E-Z-O-L.
Now Dempsey in control with the headlock. Miles Bourne pushes him off onto the ropes, gets shoulder tackle to the mat.
They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs.
Dempsey ran the ropes.
Genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Now they can pay less and
Pulls the
pack
legs
just
out
the
from
TV
under.
they want. Pick the TV
Bourne,
they want.
and then puts him in
now
a
you're
surfboard
getting the
strip.
picture. I give up.
No matter where you live across the country, you can earn an affordable degree online at Southern New Hampshire
Miles
University.
counters it, only gets a 2 count from the
my
pin.
family to go to college.
I have
Puts him
4
in a
kids,
headlock.
and I wanted them to see me earn
Hits
this
the ropes.
degree.
Shoulder tackles Dempsey to the mat. Hits the ropes again.
If you're
Jumps
thinking about
over
going
him.
back to school, you can do it.
Picks him
I'm
up.
very proud
Puts
to
him
be
to the
here
mat
today.
with
It's
a
nice to
suplex.
see all the families happy for their loved
1,
ones.
2,
proud of you.
2,
I am
3.
so proud
As
of you.
Dempsey kicks
I
out.
love you. Visit SNHU.edu.
Miles Bourne reapplying that
Do you
headlock.
have what it takes to win at Scrabble?
Yes.
Then apply to be a contestant. Scan the QR code on your screen or go to scrabblecasting.com.
It is time.
This Saturday,
Let's get some champions established.
the AVP League storms into San Diego, and the battle to rule the beach only gets hotter
That ball came in so hot.
as the best in the
All right,
world
Miles Bourne
continue
back
their
to his
quest
feet.
for glory all summer long.
Yeah, let's go.
The AVP League, live from San Diego, this
Dempsey
Saturday at
trying
8
to
Eastern,
counter it.
5 Pacific.
Now we're back to full screen.
Dempsey turning this right back around. 20 seconds left here in round number 2.
Shoulder
Dempsey
tackle
taking
puts
four
Miles
down.
Bourne on the
Dempsey
mat.
also down to 1.
Running the
Decision
ropes.
to none. 15 seconds, and this is right where in round 1.
Hip toss counter, hip toss
The
counter.
first decision. Nice block, stepping through, trying to take Dempsey down. We're at 6 seconds.
Both men
It's out
trying to
5.
get the upper hand
Coming
before
down
this
the
round
wire,
ends, and I don't
looks
think it's
like
going to
we're
happen.
gonna have no decision in round.
And then a cheap shot after the bell
Cheap shot.
by Dempsey.
Maybe Dempsey didn't hear the bell. Yeah, I heard that damn excuse before. Referee stepping in. It's loud in here, baby. Going back to who should have the advantage. Does Dempsey feel a little bit of
Ring the bell.
obviously, you just saw
Third round
frustration
starting now.
boiling in the body.
Dempsey tried to run in and attack him with Miles Bourne moved out of the way and hit him with an uppercut. Another European uppercut. Make it 3 of them.
Seems to be ready to capitalize on tonight. We've seen the frustration.
Irish
Charlie
whip
Dempsey
counter.
wasn't very happy with Tavion
Knee
Heights
to the
after
midsection
last
by
night.
Dempsey.
Mike Santana.
Yeah, you see what Tavion.
And then a fisherman suplex, like a reverse fisherman suplex. And they got him a 3 count.
Well, obviously,
Now we're tied up.
maneuver.
1 pin apiece.
Scored the second ball. And we are knotted at 1. And I go back to the cheap shot. I go back to those injured ribs. Miles Bourne is obviously hurt. He's obviously at a disadvantage. And Charlie Dempsey has to believe that momentum is swung.
Not make any excuses, Vic.
I'm not making an excuse. Was that not a cheap shot?
Well, that was a cheap shot, but that's just part of the picture. Kid got another. Like I said earlier, this is on the job
Ring the
training.
bell. Fourth round start now, or third round. The next decision will win it apparently. Oh, so it is the fourth round because that one round nobody pinned each other.
And Graves, you know there's a bullseye now on the
And Dempsey in control of the match now, focusing his attack on the injured ribs that he softened up with that cheap shot.
You know as well as anybody.
That's like the third or fourth knee he put in the ribs of Miles Bourne.
But the car is, I mean, that's the problem. It's a real variant right now.
The Cows go for the pin. 1, 2, sweet. That's Bourne kicks out at 2.
And Dempsey, again, as you mentioned, in cruise control. You're talking about a traditional round.
Focusing the attack still on the ribs, dropping an elbow, the point of the elbow to it. And that has got him in a dominant stretch.
Heritage Cup champion. I'm sure he's posted up somewhere.
While this stretch is applied, still dropping elbows to the ribs. All right, Miles Bourne counters it, got him up in the fireman's carry. Dempsey shimmies out, reaches the arm. Another strong knee to the midsection. Hits the ropes. Miles Bourne back body drops him.
Big back body drop by Bourne out of desperation. Well, do you say that because
huge right hands from Miles Bourne, bunch of right punches. Irish whips him, and then a clothesline. And then another clothesline. Miles Bourne still in control of the match. Belly to belly suplex, and he threw him. Yep.
That made him the #1 contender.
Possibly another belly to belly. Yep.
Championship opportunity, and he's not fighting for gold here. He's fighting for freedom to get away from the NQCC, and he needs
an Olympic slam.
Decision to do just that. Over a minute and
1,
round 4, and it's covered for the win.
2, sweet. Dempsey kicks out.
I think it's more than freedom. I think it's young men that just want to prove that he can.
Trying for another suplex. Dempsey counters it. Not going for that midsection again. A lot of forearms.
The last few minutes, he is picking apart. Miles Bourne looking for that.
Trying for another fisherman suplex. Miles Bourne counters it.
50 seconds left, round 4.
Rolls him up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Back and forth. They pinning each other back and forth.
Rolling through 40 seconds left. Another time, sit down.
Another pin attempt, followed by another pin attempt. All 2 counts.
30 seconds here in round 4, and you see both men starting to breathe
Backslide.
deep. Corey is a backslide. Oh,
1, 2. The way he followed through with that backslide was neat, though. And another pin attempt.
Able to kick out, swinging wildly. That didn't
Huge drop kick from Dempsey. From Miles Bourne to Dempsey. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Miles Bourne for the win. That means he's no longer part of the No Quarter Catch crew, because that's what he wanted. He won the match. He wanted to be gone, and that is what just happened.
Certainly a shocker tonight. Miles Bourne proving once again any shot can be the knockout blow. And tonight's Make It Count moment is brought to you by Jack Daniels. Drink responsibly. Here's the first ball on behalf of Miles Bourne. The
And then
rare
replaying
sight
the falls of the
Dempsey
match.
being caught
All the
and
highlights.
wrestled, stacked up high, advantage 1-0 Bourne. But Dempsey would answer, reaching deep into his bag of tricks and delivering a regal flex, stacking the shoulders of Bourne. Beautiful bridge. Dempsey would heave in the odds, but in search of the second ball, that money drop kick, the drop kick of destiny. Miles Bourne right on the chin of Charlie Dempsey. And Miles Bourne's a free man. You can say it again because Miles is now free to move on.
Reaching his hand out to shake Dempsey's hand.
But if Charlie Dempsey's
He
body language
says
doesn't
nope
do
and
anything,
does not accept it.
just how will the NQCC move on?
And now they're showing the culling in the backstage area. Having Devil call out. Oh, and then who hit him in the back? Izzy Dane.
He's out. And no, you don't. I got the match moved back to next week for you two. He was never
Wow.
fully bought in. If you're not committed to the culling, you're out.
Wow.
You're damn right.
That was interesting. How Izzy Dane hit her own partner in the back with a steel chair. I guess it comes down to 3 people instead of 1. That's happening with a lot of factions, man. They're breaking up, having dissension. One person turn the other one.
What do I do now?
What if we turn your gochujang pasta sauce into some tasty cookies?
Sweet. Tell me how.
Add butter to the sauce.
What's next?
Mix it all together.
Done. Now what?
Bake it for 10 minutes.
Got it.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, she came out fighting. 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. And the pharmacist got so tight. Just to GoodRx, you can save you a lot of money. Save you that extra $200-300 a month. Then you do the math. The money you're
All
able to
leading
save
up
with
to
using
this Saturday.
GoodRx. We're able to do all these extra activities. She can hit hard too for a little skinny thing.
And Money in the Bank's probably
Puts
like
less stress on our household.
probably the
And
third
puts less
biggest
stress
hit
on our
of the years.
bodies.
WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam's got to be up there somewhere too, though.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Go to safelight.com and we can come to you. Sick. Our highly trained techs can replace your windshield where you are, even if that's right in your driveway.
Have a good day. I love you.
With flexible payment options, get it fixed now.
Don't
and
forget, if
pay
you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Get me to, let's say, 60 subscribers. 3 more subscribers, I'll be at 60.
Why'd I go to the doctor?
I started out with 0
so lightheaded,
subscribers
I could barely stand.
as of March 1st when I first started this
Me to
thing.
get checked. Turns out I have AFib, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
My heart would race just taking my son to practice.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat,
I used to be more active on Snapchat, but as I've been doing these podcasts,
But if it's AFib,
I'm more active on YouTube apparently.
If you
That's the way it
notice one or
seems.
more of these symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
This is no time.
Unless I go to a live event and then I'm oversharing on Snapchat. Those who know.
You never know when you'll encounter a crime, so be alert and hit record.
Pretty serious.
Now at Hardee's, My Rewards members get their favorite Christmas.
The only reason I'm excited to see JC Jane is because she's going to be accompanied by Ellen Henry.
Or any cup of Hardee's ice cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
JC Jane is not that cute to me. She alright.
Can 3 work together to win? Wow, that's one way to win. Oh, the head scratcher! Another winning move! The finishing move! Triple decker slam! Step into the ring with a new triple play. 3 ways to win on every scratch off.
Really, they're incorporating wrestling in this lottery
Crispy
commercial.
finger,
Come on now.
soft, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Hey Fayetteville, we're Bob's. For more than 30 years, we've believed everyone deserves a
Yeah, this belt
holiday
is
love.
wore out.
That's why we're
Like, look
working
at
on
it.
everyday low prices.
That's supposed to be black like the rest of it. That just shows you how much I've been taking these shows, different arenas,
Hardee's
different
original
events.
bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99.
I wish there was a way for me to
Or
fix it.
choose 2 double cheeseburgers for
But
just
then I
$1
saw
more.
Duel of the Butchers belt at WrestleCade, and his was just like this, but worse. Where his belt was so old.
Do you have what it takes to win a Trivial Pursuit?
I'm ready for it.
Then apply to be a contestant. Scan the QR code on your screen or go to trivialpursuitcasting.com.
His belt was like, I don't know, probably 30 years old, however
Man, the
long.
making of Mike Tyson
Was
is
one of the
best-selling
originals.
author Mark Kriegel's brand new biography on the larger-than-life heavyweight boxing champion. Historic fame, race, breed, trauma, and the grace of the most feared and mesmerizing fighter in boxing history. Baddest Man by Mark Kriegel is available now.
Back to NXT finally. Who is this coming out to the ring? Tasha May Steele? Yep, Tara May Steele. I was calling her the wrong name. Tara May Steele.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, she is the winner of NXT Season 1. Olympic gold medalist, Tyra.
And she gives somebody a imitation gold medal in the crowd as part of her entrance now.
Around her neck. Well, maybe
At first I thought it was her real one, but I'm like, it can't be.
Earlier tonight.
Yeah, that's part of her entrance. She'll give a random fan a knockoff gold medal. And she's about to face Ariana Grace. This is a one-sided match as well. Like, this is no contest.
That's Tyra May Steele. From day one, you knew she was going to win season 1. Right off the bat, just from attitude. Attitude is everything.
Ariana Grace is a shucky ducky quack too. Santino Marella's daughter, for those who didn't know.
And her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Ariana Grace. Graves, there's been a lot on Grace's plate. Her time over at TNA, but does she need to now refocus on NXT? The only thing Ariana Grace needs to focus on is being herself, being the star that she is, whether it be at
NXT, TNA, got that wrote on the back of her.
This universe pageant. Ariana Grace is everything we should all aspire to be.
This is gonna be a one-sided match though, and then there's that cute referee from Evolve in the match.
And boxing training she has as well.
This is a real shucky ducky quack moment for me. Let's go, ring the bell. Yes, sir.
She's going to talk about how wonderful she is, how
forget the match. I'm looking at the ref.
She is. That's our job. That's true. She will
What
shake
match?
the hand of the gold medalist, LFG Season 1 winner, Grace Steele's first WWE appearance. It happened at SummerSlam. Could you tell she was
Tasha Steele was just having her way. Tasha Steele listening to me talking about somebody on
I
TNA.
don't know that I've ever met somebody with so much
Tyra
excitement and
May.
elation in their eyes just to be near the WWE universe. Tyra loved this. This truly is a dream of hers. She's looking to parlay her Olympic background.
I'm very thoroughly distracted.
You know, we talk about winning LFG, but what challenges will she possibly face now that she is an NXT superstar?
You know, winning that gold medal, I mean, I'm sure she had a
I
lot
can't
of
even call the match. I'm focused on
behind her.
blind.
I mean, one thing she's going to find out here, she's all on her own. She's going to have to go out there and see.
Oh, a huge slam from Steele.
That was impressive. And Graves said she is arriving. That being Steele at a great time is now just trying to drag Grace back to the center of the ring because the women.
That's why I got her confused with the girl from TNA, because the girl in TNA is Tasha Steele, and then this in the ring competing against Ariana Grace is Tyra May Steele. Oh, Ariana Grace with a clothesline. Okay, she's trying to come back in this thing.
Here in NXT, if she spoils the debut match of the LFG Season 1 winner. That is fair. By the way, Booker, are you doing okay?
Oh, and then a huge boot to the face of Steele. Only one count from the pinfall.
Signed to Raw over the weekend, qualified for the Women's Money in the Bank match. You got to be a little bit down.
Crowd side that's torn between two competitors. Oh, she just pop-faced Tyra. That did nothing but tick her off. You can see it in her eyes. Oh, and then she, what did the five fingers say to Steele's face? Slap. Ariana Grace just slapped the taste out of her mouth. And it did nothing but make her mad. You can see it. She fired up with that clothesline now. And another clothesline to Grace. Up into the fireman's carry. And she throws her with an attitude adjustment.
This is why she won LFG Season 1. And she's talking some trash, and she's backing
German
up.
suplex.
Looking to take Grace for the
Oh, and a penitent. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Tyra May Steele for the win.
You're right, Booker. Look in the eyes of Tyra May Steele. That is a woman who is ready to handle her business.
I wonder what the ref be saying to him. She said something to her after she held her hand up and as she was walking away. I wonder what they be saying. They didn't have mic'd up so I can know what they're talking about. I'll see you in the back. I'll buy you a drink. Maybe she said, like, good match. Well done. Or something like that. They're replaying last week when JC Jane pinned Stephanie McHugh to win the NXT Women's Championship.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, JC
Crazy.
Jane.
And all those comments from social media, I'm going to go follow every single one of them after the show. And then they're showing people live reacting like I do. And I want my picture. I wish my reacting was up there on one of these. They should show like 8 or 9 different people like me reacting to the videos. I want that to be me one of the time. Maybe I can make it big, get paid for a change.
Control of the women's division in NXT.
Yeah, we're still shocked. Talking about you all may be shocked, but I'm not. JC Jane on X. Yeah, we're shocked. That's crazy. WWE shop.
Tonight only, free shipping on qualifying orders.
I can't deny it though. That crash out trick kind of
The New York Times
lured me a little bit. I kind of like that. Just to say crash out trick.
is Wes Anderson's best film since The Grand Budapest Hotel and the funniest film of the year.
Is this supposed to be here? It was under the lunch trolley.
Oh dear.
How much time does this
Put
have?
these back on since the females are done wrestling.
Perfectly fine. We're London town. Myself, I feel very safe.
The Phoenician Scheme, rated PG-13, in theaters everywhere this Friday.
But that ref from that last match, that's also one of the referees on Evolve every Wednesday. She is so cute.
Which happens to pair perfectly with our new bucatini. All starting at just $12.99.
Hey, sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. Force 24/7 sweat protection.
You did this to my pits.
Every time I see one of these commercials, I think of that one commercial for where the dude's on the plane and he's talking about how he gets no interest on his card. And the kid sitting beside him on the plane says, "You know who else has no interest? Me." That's how I feel about these commercials.
Touch can mean so many things. Even for people with
You
moderate
know
to
who
severe
else has
eczema,
no interest?
touch can
Me.
make two.
That cracks me every time he says that.
Or simply be a helping hand.
That's one of my favorite commercials just because he
Stay
cracks.
ahead
He
of
pops
eczema
me every
as you
time.
welcome the feeling of touch. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin. And fast itch relief after the first dose. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or
I like
worsening
how
eye
this
problems like
T
eye
part
pain
of the
or vision
NXT belt
changes,
is
skin
shown
symptoms,
on the
joint
camera.
aches and pain, or a
T from
parasitic
my first
infection.
name.
Don't change or stop other treatments without
Kinda
talking
like
to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, helps you feel the heal. See the difference for yourself. Reach out to your eczema
It's taking a
specialist
lot for me
today.
not to buy a TNA belt replica.
But
I'll check out one on my watch list on
it's
eBay.
not your fault. Deep yellow at time. Just one kit of Crest 3D white strips reveals
If I
your
do get
brightest
another
smile
belt, I
for
think that's
12
going to be the
months.
one.
Whoa.
I know.
Crest.
You know, sometimes my life can
You know
be
who else
complicated.
has no
That's
interest?
why when you find
Me.
stability, you got to grab it, hold on to it. Like how Verizon just lets you lock in a low price for 3 years, even if you're already a customer. Is that even real? That's not just for me. And they give you a free phone on any plan. Who's doing that? Nobody. Come on, what's better than that? Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Hopefully this is the last commercial. We can go back to NXT. There's still a lot of big matches ahead. Namely, Mike Santana versus Trick Williams for the TNA World Championship. And I feel like that's going to be the first time the TNA belt is going to be defended on WWE programming. Second time. Since they had it at Battleground, Trick did it the first time. But on NXT, first time. Now Mike Santana being interviewed by Sarah Scott.
And last week, you scored a huge victory against Tavion Heights. But tonight, the TNA World title is on the line against Trick Williams.
Sarah, I should be taking some time to soak it all in, right? I'm about to be in the main event of a WWE NXT show fighting for the TNA World title. What crazy times we're living in.
Right?
But I'll take my time to reflect once that TNA World title is on my shoulder, because now it's time to get busy. Trick Williams, I looked into your eyes last week and I didn't see a fighting champion. I saw a pretender. I saw someone who's fighting for nobody but himself. But tonight, for me, it's the total opposite. Tonight, I fight for every person who's ever stepped foot in the TNA ring. I fight for the legacy of TNA. Por toda mi gente latina, toda mi gente boricua en el mundo entero.
Okay, what?
But more importantly, I fight for my baby girl that's at home. That girl's about to witness history. And I made a promise to her that I'm coming home TNA World Champion, and to that girl I'll break no promises. Trick! I know how great you are. But tonight, I gotta be 3 seconds better. Let's get it.
All right, Mike Santana is fired up. He needs to be. And our Fatal Influence making their way out to the ring. I like that theme song. I've said that before. Fallon, Henley, Shucky, Ducky, Quack, Quack.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new NXT Women's Champion, JCJ.
Unbelievable that she's walking around that belt. And
Stand up, man. Stand up. Why are you both standing? I'll oblige. Booker T just showed a little respect to the new NXT Women's Champion. Man, that JCJ, you want nothing to do. Look at her. She's shining like bread.
that's crazy. Booker T going, hey, it's crazy. It cracks me. It also trips me out how she licks her belt. It's like she's actually touched it when she licks it too.
Wrestling World 1 week ago here on NXT.
Now, you all didn't support me for the last 4 years, and you sure as hell can't get on the JC Jane bandwagon now that I'm champ. So you all can shut your mouth and listen to what I have to say.
Wow.
Like I was gonna say before I was so rudely interrupted by you idiots.
So that's why everybody boo you. All
is right in the universe because Fatal Influence is finally on top where we belong. Last week, I pulled off the most shocking moment in NXT history.
Yeah, I agree.
And the looks on all your faces, oh, it said it all. The most fickle group of wrestling fans left stunned, shocked, dropped to the floor. I can't believe it. But you know who wasn't shocked when all the air got sucked out of this arena last week? Me.
You know who else has no interest? Me.
All of you underestimated me for years.
Ellen Henley?
Me
Yes.
the third wheel,
JC Jane?
and you latched on to whoever the flavor of the month was. I was there putting in the work. I got better and I stayed ready. Now, some of you might not know this. Shut your mouth! I'm talking!
Hungry.
You respect the champion!
That's not gonna make them shut up.
For those of you who don't know,
To make them get louder.
me and Fallon started in this business together, and over the years, she has become like a sister to me. And that's why after a very long discussion, we decided that it was time to finally run the play. The slap heard around the world. And it was an opportunity
Henley got that look, brother.
I had to be the one to take. See, Fallon.
Who's this? Kalani? Sound like Kalani Jordan. No?
Hi, sweet
Who is this? Somebody from the Wall?
It is so nice to meet you.
Laney
Last
Reed?
week, you proved to everybody that anything is possible by beating Steph
Stephanie back here. And with this division being so stacked, I was going to wait my turn. But then I realized you are absolutely the most beatable champion of all time.
Somebody else come out. Lola Vice. I recognize that theme song. Lola Vice. Shucky Ducky to her as well.
But that NXT Women's Championship, it's not about you or Fatal Influence. And it's about time to bring that title home to Vice City, baby. And for
Somebody else coming out now. Everybody want a piece of JC James.
You know,
Oh, is that Jordan? Yep, Jordan Grace.
To be a part of the best women's division in the world, I had a plan. But after seeing everything that's happened in the past week, it's apparent that anything can happen.
Right.
I thought that I knew something about wrestling, but in a world where Trick Williams is the TNA World Champion,
Right.
and JC Jane can beat Stephanie McMahon,
Now somebody else coming out. Jada Parker, Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Miss Parker just don't know. So I even saw it, people still coming out one by one with a live mic. Kalani Jordan. That's what I thought was coming out the first time.
And you know who's never had a chance at that woman?
And now Lash Legend, I can tell by that. That's her thing.
nobody cared, and nobody wants to hear you speak. So zip it. Thank you. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I see a whole bunch of women who've already had their turn. So if anybody's taking that title off JC, it's Lash Legend.
Oh, and then they go into fighting. All hell break loose. Bedlam. While Fatal Influence in the ring just watching on, laughing, enjoying the show. Now refs and officials come out there to break it up. I wouldn't mind being one of them to break them up. That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind taking a punch to the face and trying to hold it back. Oh, and there she is, Mariah May. There's been rumors that she was going to come to NXT, and there she is. Wow. Mariah May finally made it to WWE. There's been rumors for this for weeks, and it just happened. Let's go. Got to take my glasses off for her. She fine as ever. Mariah May is fine. Fine. Like wine.
It's even better in person.
Right?
And ladies, you can call me the next NXT Women's.
Yeah, Jacy Jane is just a paper champion until she gets the belt. I agree.
Because the best women's division in the world just got a lot more glamorous.
Let's go. Wow. And it had been rumored for weeks that she was going to join WWE, and now she has arrived. And that look of concern is all over Jacy Jane's face. Wow. This will be a good few weeks and months leading up to whatever's going to play out with that. Good show. Jolly good show.
History will be made. WWE Fall, tomorrow, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Tonight's episode of NXT is presented by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
Okay, Noah's gonna make a fire. Our job is to let him do it by himself. Kind of what you got there, Brad? It's important to chat.
What about teammates? On Supercar, it says that Jason Jane looks like a horse. Horse face. I disagree with that. I think that Logan Paul is a horse face.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
And watch this. At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
It's a miracle. New hands-free Skechers slip-in sandals. Light, comfy sandals you never have to touch or bend down to put on. The exclusive heel
That was a good
once you put
segment
into
right there.
place. Then the special heel
Especially how it
pillow
ended
keeps
with
your foot
Mariah
comfy
May.
and
What?
secure. Try new Skechers slip-in sandals.
With Chime, you get an early payday.
For those of you who are not familiar with wrestling, Mariah May was a big wrestler on the competition show AEW. She was wrestling Tony Storm for a long time over there on that federation. But now she's WWE.
That's why Chime is the #1 most loved banking app. Start banking
That probably broke the internet.
Chime.com.
I can imagine the buzz on social media after that segment.
Show on Max without leaving DirecTV. It's like all their apps and channels are connected.
Oh, it's all connected. Shows, movies, sports.
Jay Cargill's birthday today. She's 33.
Tell me, how does
She doesn't look 33. She looks
all
younger
your
than that.
favorite stuff on one home screen? Uncanny content suggestions.
First thing I see when I opened up Facebook was that.
Were you recently electrocuted?
Introducing Genre Pack starting at $19.99 per month.
Well, I, for one, am intrigued. Sadly, windshield chips can turn into windshield cracks. But at least you can go to SafeLight.com and schedule a fix in minutes.
Sweet.
SafeLight can come to you for free. And our highly trained techs can replace your windshield right at your home. With flexible payment options, get it fixed now and pay later. Only at SafeLight.com.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replay, Febreze.
When you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door. Keep things fresh with Febreze.
Not gonna lie, that
It's an outlet-free
Rounds
air
match
freshener
was
that
kind of
provides
boring
odors for
earlier.
45 days. So even after every flush, you know your bathroom
But I'm
smells
not
amazing.
really a fan of the quarter catch fruit, so that's probably why I feel that way about it. But it really was kind of dry.
My boy June.
What are we doing here?
Anybody else? We were at Grandma's.
I'm the reason that he's going to carry around all that anger for the rest of his life.
Unbelievable. Mariah May, y'all.
I've always lived my life on my own terms.
This is your chance.
WWE Facebook account has 42 million likes and 88 million followers. That's insane. That is just the crazy amount of people.
At Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd and Sunday, August the 3rd.
But just as many people who don't like wrestling, there's that many more that do. And at the women's locker room, Stevie Turner, Kelly Armstrong, and all of the Evolve women.
One day, when you are ready, you will go from Evolve to NXT in the hopes of becoming NXT Women's Champion.
Chicks is lining up for a shot at JC's title. I want to see who's stepping up to the difference maker Kelly Armstrong tomorrow night on the ball.
Evolve has been getting good too.
Let's go back to last week.
I showing last week when Ethan Page beat Ricky Saints for that North American Championship.
We can hear the gasping of air from the champion, Ricky Saints. Now, Ricky has gone and seen the medical doctor.
He had a
He's been
larynx.
diagnosed with a laryngeal GL contusion.
Laryngeal
which is acute trauma
contusion,
to
whatever
the
it said,
larynx.
when he
Keep you
got
updated
dropped on
the
that steel chair
situation
last
as it
week.
unfolds.
And that right there is how you take Ricky Saints' voice. Also took Javon Evans' smile.
Can't stand Ethan
Boys, I say we
Page,
take the
scumbag.
masks of Laredo Kid and Dragon Lee. I'm so down.
Imagine the reaction of the girls' faces when you find out what Laredo and Dragon Lee look like. Hey, boys, you know what that sounds like to me? More for us. That was that. Oh, well, Ethan, also, you don't need to worry. We're going to take care of Shawn Legacy.
Good. Let's go take care of him right now.
NXT on the CW.
Headed for that
Domino's. Try Domino's
8-man
for
tag team
stuffed
match.
crust pizza.
But Javon said it's going to be a 3. No, we got Dragon Lee helping him out. That's right.
Well, we are set for a tag team matchup here in just moments. After what transpired earlier tonight, really, that kicked us off here on NXT.
Dragon Lee's entrance. His theme song's a banger too.
Dragon Lee, the man deemed the future of Lucha Libre by none other than WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. And if you look just past Dragon Lee, you will see 3 men who will stand opposite Lee and the LWO. This Saturday at
Oh, the show. I wonder who the cameraman was filming in the crowd. Mr. Iguana. I thought he had a real iguana with him, but he's got a fake one with him tonight. But there's been clips of him with a real iguana in the ring. 3 of the people from AAA. Boo! Ethan Page. Boo! Boo!
And the NXT North American Champion,
I can't get jiggy with this dude.
Well, that man will defend his championship
No way.
this weekend, as well as WWE is coming to LA this Saturday, June 7th.
I hope he loses at Worlds Collide. To Javon Evans, to be exact.
Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster this Saturday.
Anybody, but preferably Javon. He don't need to walk out of Worlds Collide with that belt.
But I gotta be honest, when I saw Ethan Page walk out with Vanity Project, I saw dollar signs. Can you imagine what these kids would be capable of in the tutelage of all ego?
Not just tutelage, expert tutelage. Oh, yes, man.
And imagine once Brad Baylor hits puberty, he could be a dangerous superstar.
Right, as he's here, Corey Graves talking about how young them dudes look. They really do look like they're 19 years old. They probably really are that young. And again, I'm going to have a hard time calling their part because I don't know the names like that. Swipe right. The Vanity Project guys.
I want to get back to Ethan Page. This guy's got serious issues. Why does
the Radio Kids starting us out?
I'm going to stop you right there. What is the point of this business? Booker,
champs and championships,
Booker T.
Has Ethan Page.
That's the guy from Evolve that was at NBW in Nightdale a few months ago. The guy in the ring with the Radio Kid right now. I forget his name though. I think that's him though. Yeah, that's definitely hard to tell his face. Jackson Drake, that's right. He was in the main event of the NBW. We didn't start the fire show, the local indie show.
This is a 8-man
The Radio Kids taking the fight to him though.
NXT Evolve, all
Tad made the Dragon Lee.
In comes Dragon Lee, Booker, someone we've seen
And
win
double
gold
team.
here on NXT.
Teeing off
The
one,
same
taking
title that
turns.
Page has, the North American title.
Double team coming. Ooh, kick to the chest and a back elbow puts him on the mat. And now, double kick. Only one count before Page comes in and breaks it up.
He was spot on earlier about his assessment of Ethan Page as Dragon Lee back in control of this match.
Irish whip of Jackson, Irish whip into the corner. Dragon Lee with a shoulder to the midsection after being put out to the apron. Oh, and then he kicks him in the face.
But until you beat him,
Crossbody off the top rope. 1, 2, sweet. Jackson Drake kicks out at 2. Back into the corner. Drop kick from Dragon. Sweeps his legs out from under. Kicks him in the chest.
this Saturday at Worlds Collide is now just trying to drag in Drake, continuing to
Picks him up
apply
off
the
the mat
offensive
into the
pressure with Drake.
fireman's
How
carry.
excited are you for that four-way
Drake
North
goes
American
to his corner and tags
Championship
in one of
match
the dudes from Swipe
I'm
Right.
excited for Worlds Collide from start to finish. I
Tag
remember
made
back
to
in
Javon
1994, the
Evans
initial Worlds
from Dragon
Collide
Lee.
event in WCW and Triple H at the time.
Working on the left arm of that dude.
The culture of Lucha Libre to the masses.
Like I said, Swipe Right is a group that I don't even care to know their names. Just like so many others I'm not a fan of. Sean Legacy made that tag though, that blind tag. And he kicks him in the chest, kicks him in the back, standing moonsault. 1, 2, 2, 3. Legacy backed into the corner where Swipe Right and Ethan Page is trying to fight his way out of it. Cheap shots behind the ref's back. They triple teaming him behind the ref's back.
You gotta wonder too. You see over there, you see Brad, you see Drake, and you gotta wonder, is there a little bit of
one of the dudes from Swipe Right name is Brad. All right, Ethan Page is in the ring for that team. Tries to raise his edge, Sean Legacy, but he counters it with a drop kick, sending Ethan Page out to the floor. Ducks that guy's move, clotheslines him over the top to the floor. Back body drops another one onto the floor. Tag made to Javon Evans. Legacy hits the ropes. Suicide dive, taking down Swipe Right on the floor. And then Javon Evans throws dude over the top rope to the floor. And now, at the same time with Dragon Lee, cross bodies over the top rope to the floor, laying down everybody. And now Dragon Lee in the ring. And we know he can go at it too as he hits the ropes. Oh, but then Ethan Page kicks him in the face on the rebound. Now putting the boots to him. And he stopped that one really quick. God, and then they showed the replay of that kick by Ethan Page. You can
Thanks
see
for calling
his
Consumer
head
Cellular,
whip back
ranked #1 in network coverage and customer
impact that
satisfaction.
it made with the
Hi, my friend Linda has you guys
But
and
wrestling's
gets way
fake,
better
I'm
coverage
told.
than I do. Sounds like Linda has you beat. Not at
Just
bowling.
like the post I put
Breaking
out
up a
earlier,
little.
Liv
Are you
Morgan
really
with that
ready
big
for
gash in her
coverage?
forehead from
Yep.
Io
And
Sky
plans start at
whooping
just
her up
$20.
last night on
Oh,
Raw.
we can afford lessons for
Ain't
Linda.
nothing fake about
You're
some of this stuff.
embarrassing
Yeah,
yourself.
it's
It's not
scripted. They know
fun,
who's gonna win, who's gonna lose.
Switch to the
They
carrier ranked #1 in network
practice
coverage
so they don't get
satisfaction.
hurt. They
Call or visit
try not
Consumer
to hurt each
Cellular
other,
today.
but accidents happen. Live TV, stuff can happen in the blink of an eye. If their timing is off by even a second.
Streaming soon on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus. Why'd I go to the doctor? I remember being so lightheaded I could barely stand. Good thing my crew nudged me to get checked. Turns out I have AFib, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
My heart would race just taking my son to practice.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue,
MP
or
is
lightheadedness
OAR?
can go.
That is
With
OAR.
AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you notice one or more of these symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
This is no time to wait.
New Swiffer Mop Deluxe is made for small spaces.
Looks like
The upgraded
OAR.
strip
Looks
has
like Richard Vaughn.
75% more scrubbing power. And with the
I
new
follow
locking
MP
head,
Michael
even in the
Paris
tight
because
spaces,
every now and then he'll go live on his Facebook, and it's them at a concert. He's got his cell phone streaming the show from the stage, so it's like you're on stage with the band watching the show for free. I love when he does this.
This is more than theoretical. It's for real, not hypothetical. Bacteria, watch it all the time. It's so robotic. And look at your eyes. It's not chemical, it's totally hysterical. And just in case you forgot, you're in my spot.
Weeknights at 6:30 on CW.
I don't know where they're at, but this is an OAR concert happening
My
right now.
rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1. Like new
If I wasn't
handcrafted
streaming
peach
with
tea
y'all,
and
I
peach
would
lemonade. Or any kind
have
of
it
hearty
full
ice
blast,
cold
full
goodness for
volume.
just $1 when you order on the app.
In this quarter, Mighty Money Bags versus Team Triple Play.
Can 3 work together to win?
Matter of fact, they're playing Lay Down right now as I speak, which is a very good OAR song.
The finishing move.
And there's a crowd there too, man. You should see, like, you can see the crowd from the shot that he gives us, and there's a lot of people.
Celebrate 50 years of adventure at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
A whole other world awaits with award-winning performances and European-inspired attractions, like the all-new Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge.
Big Bad Wolf is
And
still
seasonal
around. I
events
remember
like the
riding
Food
that
and Wine
years ago.
Festival, where
Back
you
when I
can
was going
taste,
to theme
sip,
parks.
and savor flavors from around the world. Only at the world's most beautiful theme park. Don't miss Busch Gardens Williamsburg's 50th anniversary celebration. Get limited time deals at buschgardens.com.
I ain't been to Busch Gardens in forever.
Hardee's original bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers
Any
for just
second now,
$1
we'll go
more.
back to
A great
NXT.
big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
8-man tag team match. There we are.
Big weekend in Los
Swipe
Angeles.
right in
World's
control of the
Collide
match. One of the guys from
Money
that
in the
team
Bank, but we got
in the
an
ring against
8-man
Javon
showcase
Evans.
right now. Triple A.
Javon fighting back now.
NXT
Hit him with a right hand.
represent.
Tries to make the tag to Dragon and them, but just the arm's length away.
Under the leadership of All Ego Ethan Page, right now Brad Baylor has
Ooh.
Javon Evans in
Knee
all
to his
types
midsection,
of
shuts his
trouble.
momentum down.
Big celebration for Vanity
Irish
Project.
whipped into the corner where the wrestler Swipe right in them is. Tag made.
While hard seltzers.
And a double team in Javon Evans. Oh, and then a German suplex by Jackson Drake. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Evans kicks out of 2.
First ever WWE Evolve
Yeah, I put
champion
OAR
will be
over
crowned at
every
Jackson
time.
Drake,
Those are
looking
some good
right at
guys.
Sean Legacy. Legacy also in that 4-way matchup.
And that music is so powerful and inspiring.
I gotta give them
Check them
credit.
out if you never heard of
Page
OAR,
has
Other
Vanity
Revolution.
rolling right now in this match.
Oh, what the?
Hell of a chop from
I was to say that, but I can't because there was a chop noise.
Evans to make a tag to one of his 3 partners.
Man, this kid is over.
Jackson Drake,
I'm very impressed.
Javon Evans, throwing that in the ring. Drake sweeps his legs off one of them and does a standing moonsault. 1, 2, 2, sweep. Evans kicks out of 2. And now the sleeper hold applied by Drake.
Being applied. I really like this. I appreciate the skill set of this young man. Really pushing Javon Evans to the limit. This kid's no face for the future. I'll be involved as a brand.
Vanity Project definitely are in the right place at the right time right now because
Yeah, that was crazy. I got to see Jackson Drake wrestle in Nightdale at the Newborn Wrestling. We didn't start the fire show. That's crazy. All right, Evans finally gets free from that sleeper. And then back body drops straight. He's so close to making the hot tag to somebody. But no, Ethan Page comes in and stops him. But Javon Evans counters it with a super kick.
And this is that opportunity. Evans so close. Got to tag in someone.
He was there, right there. Boom, Dragon Lee tagged in. Pop tag to Dragon Lee. He comes in, knocking everybody off the apron. Oh, and then he kicked that dude in the face.
Right to the throat. Dragon Lee now. Sets his sights.
Running drop kick in the corner.
Ricky not going to be able to throw the heater later tonight. He's now trying to set him up. Dragon Lee looking for the...
He's trying to set him up for his finisher, but one of the dudes stopped him.
Bailing out his partner. Great minds.
Assisted drop kick from Laredo, from Dragon to Laredo. Laredo kid hits the ropes, and then a huge crazy flip over the top to the floor on that dude. And then the Dragon Lee's finishing move. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Stopped by Ethan Page. Who gets thrown out onto the field.
Dragon Lee turns the tables. Page sent to the outside.
Now Tad made the Sean Legacy.
Tag was made Sean Legacy. Hoping to win a
Oh,
championship
they
tomorrow,
get
maybe become a double
countered by the
champion in
dude.
the
He
future.
tags in with the other guy from Swipe Right.
This moment. And
Collision, knock Dragon Lee out onto the floor. Triple team, more like a quadruple team by the team of Ethan Page and Swipe Right here. Boo. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2. Because it was like a triple super kick to stop it. I thought that was it. That was real close. I thought for sure that was in the match. NXT, 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 NXT.
Still to come for the TNA World Championship, but an 8-man
Now everybody was laid out until now they finally starting to stir. Clotheslines over the top rope, go swipe right. And now Dragon Lee on the apron, holding the ropes open so Javon Evans can jump over the top rope with a moonsault and knock them both down on the floor. He held the rope down so he can leap over. Actually, that's Laredo Kid. Now Laredo Kid with another flying move to swipe right on the floor. And now Shawn Legacy and Ethan Page in the ring, going blow for blow, shot for shot, right hand for right hand, punch for punch. Crowd strongly behind Shawn Legacy, and rightfully so. Oh, but Ethan Page needs him in this section, and it hits him in the forearm. And then a kick to the face by Legacy. Tag made to Dragon Lee. Tag made to that young looking dude from Swipe Right. Dragon Lee kicks him in his chest, goes to the second rope. He goes up there with him. He's about to try for a superplex. Dragon Lee drops him on top rope, chops him in the chest. And now Dragon Lee's about to do that stomp to his chest like he always does while he's laying on this. While he's laying on the top rope. Turning point of the match right there. And now Dragon Lee with his finisher. Come on, Dragon. Win this. Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, and Shawn Legacy for the win. Good stuff. I love when a group of heels that I don't like loses. Especially when that bunch is Ethan Page.
Hopefully he can parlay that momentum on behalf of his team come World Alive this Saturday. And a word of advice for people watching, don't quit.
Good outcome. Very good outcome. And that's showing Trick Williams somewhere in the backstage area warming up for his match.
Set to defend his championship in moments against Mike Santana.
Mike Santana as well. They showed a clip of him getting his mind right before the match too.
This July,
good stuff.
WWE and Atlanta are bringing the classics back. The Great American Bash.
This is hot in here, man.
Saturday night's main event. An industry-making all-women spectacle Evolution.
Man, I wish I could go to Evolution.
3 massive shows. 1 unforgettable
and
weekend.
Saturday night's main event. If I could pick only one, it would be Evolution. I want to go to both.
Despite being on an antidepressant, I was still
If I
masking
want
my
to fund my
depression symptoms.
outfit,
My doctor said it could be because my antidepressant alone
pay
wasn't
my
enough,
way to go
so
to
she
Saturday night's
recommended
main
an
event and Evolution in
She
Georgia
recommended adding
next week.
Rexulti.
When taken with an
You take her?
antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to significantly reduce depression symptoms more than an antidepressant alone. So with my
If I was
antidepressant,
actually making money
Rexulti
from doing this, I
provided
might be able
boost.
to buy my way to
Elderly
get
people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions and worsen depression in children and young adults.
I'll
Call
save
your
my
home
money
care
for
provider right away to report new or
Russell
sudden
Cage.
changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings, or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions. Report
You might
fever,
be in the
stiff
room. I'm
muscles,
not
and
driving
confusion,
back
which
2
can be
hours.
life-threatening, or
All 3
uncontrolled
nights of
muscle
Russell
movements,
Cage
which
like I
may be
did
permanent.
last year.
High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain,
I'll
increased
drive back that
cholesterol,
last night.
unusual urges, dizziness on standing,
Sunday
falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur.
Could adding Rexulti
Be right for you.
I'd
Ask
rather
your doctor about
check out
adding
that Monday
Rexulti.
morning.
Bounty
Get a
never
good
will
night's
last
rest
long,
because I'll
so
be
you can
tired after
tackle
the show. Can't go like this. I remember back in the day, I could drive to Charlotte for a WWE show and then drive straight back immediately after the show. And I get back home till like it's 3 in the morning.
So it lasts longer and feels like a roll.
But after that last, what did I go to last time? Greensboro. I was dozing off toward the end, like when I said on 64 and I was close to home. I could feel myself dozing off, nodding off.
Pick her up.
So like I said, I can't.
I don't really
I'd
like
rather not even risk it.
I'm scared. But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can you hear me now?
You know who else has no interest? Me.
Get your shit together.
Cause I toss like this, I wash like this. It's a known as laundry bliss. Clean those clothes just like this. Cause I toss like this. Arm & Hammer Power Sheets. More power to you.
Sadly, windshield chips can turn into windshield cracks. But at least you can go to SafeLight.com and schedule a fix in minutes.
Sweet.
SafeLight can come to you for free. And our highly trained techs can replace your windshield right at your home. With flexible payment options, get it fixed now and pay later.
I have to go back and watch this OAR concert after the show. I wonder what song they're playing now.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here today. Oh, juicy with weight grills. I'm ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame.
Love and Memories. I know that whole catalog. Every song they got out there, if I hear like a little snippet of it, I can tell you what that song is.
Not as nice. However, Skechers Max Cushioning are just as fabulous at a price that blows them away. Get insane comfort cushioning, including hands-free Skechers slipping. Try Skechers.
And they are genuinely good guys. Like I met them before. I won that concert from X. I'm sorry. I won that contest from X. I think it was like 2009 when they sent me to Chicago to meet and greet OAR. Backstage pass, hotel airfare included, yada yada yada, spending money and all. I'm telling you, man.
For those who drink it.
It was an incredible experience I won't ever forget.
That's what makes Jack.
That's when I first started liking the band. I never heard of them before then. I knew of them, but I didn't know them like that.
2025 season in San Diego. Summer's high sport just raised the stakes. Watch the world's best battle rule the beach all summer long. The AVP League from San Diego, Saturday, 8 Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the CW.
Obafemi talking to Stevie Turner and Robert Stone.
Yes, actually, we are just waiting for your signatures. Perfect.
Oh, the monster, Jasper Troy.
Here
Just
is
walked
the contract.
Make it official.
This is the first time you've had to look up at a man in your face. How's it feel?
That match gonna be
makes no
good.
difference. Whether the mission is to snap a twig or to knock down an oak tree just like yourself, the result remains the same.
That match gonna be good right there, y'all. Big meaty men slapping meat. That's what that match is gonna be about. Now you got Soul Ruka and Zarya, 2-belt Soul, and that Tatum Paxton is just laying on a road case like a possum.
Well, Tatum, like I said, we're here for you if you need anything. Are you though? Tatum, you've been down this road before and it's left you with nothing.
Comes into the fray.
Trust me when I say turning to these two best friends for help will end the same way for you. Don't you have your own friends to worry about? She doesn't have any friends. Tatum, you've seen what I do to people who cross me, who aren't true friends. I purge them. That's what you need.
Tony D on the phone.
Figure it out. I gotta go. Tony, what's up, man? I haven't heard from you.
Luca Crucifino.
You want to speak to me? Yeah, how's everything going? Luca, I don't got time for this small talk, all right?
Tony, after our conversation last week, I began to think about trust, about loyalty.
Yeah. I said all those things to get to the point.
Tony, I understand. You don't trust me. I get it. So I made a move to prove to you that I'm still loyal. My intention.
Whoa, you did what?
Tony, my intention is for you to trust me. I got us a match against High Rise next week.
A tag match?
Yeah.
With me and you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Stacks paid High Rise to take you out before Battleground, right?
And
then West got one over on you. Don't you think it's time for us to retaliate against them?
So you wanted to do this for the family, but you didn't get my consent first.
Tony, with all due respect, we're not really a family anymore.
Ooh.
One sideline next week because the champions.
NXT Championship match is official next week on NXT. Obafemi versus the monster Jasper Troy. Oh my God, that's gonna be a good match. I hope Jasper Troy wins. Man, that's gonna be a good match. Wow. And then also next week, Shawn Legacy versus whoever wins at Worlds Collide for the NXT North American Championship. But that Oba Femi Jasper Troy match, though, that's going to be good, y'all. I'm telling you. If you want to see a good match, wait till next week and watch that one. Not taking nothing away from the night. Trick Williams and Mike Santana as Mike Santana makes his way to the ring. But man, that Jasper Troy is a monster. Like Undertaker said, MOUNSTER, monster. Mike Santana making his way through the ring, through the crowd like he always does. Dapping everybody up.
This is a man who is looking to save TNA.
Yeah, I'm actually rooting for Mike Santana on this one, yo. I like Trick Williams. But Mike Santana, man, they need to bring that belt back to TNA. I agree. And now Elijah, out of nowhere. Oh. The next TNA pay-per-view is Friday. Against all odds. They're doing it again, having a TNA pay-per-view on the same night and time as SmackDown. They get on my nerves doing that. Remember last time I had to watch it on my iPad while I watched SmackDown on the laptop. I do that again Friday. I don't want nothing spoiled, nothing spoiling me on social media notification or whatever. All right, what song are they playing now? OAR.
Did they just hop from their baseball games to a show on without needing DirecTV? It's like all their action channels. So it's really sports on your show? Is she talking about? Tell me, how does she
I can't call that one. I think that's a cover song, because sometimes I do cover songs.
control? The new recently electric introducing gyro pack starting at $19.99 per month. Well, I say
that's Dario Mio. Never mind. That's just a smooth version of Dario Mio. And also the way it sounds from the stage view like that, it's hard to hear certain parts of the guitars and the drums and stuff, because all you hear is MP.
When a touch is all in good fun, Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor.
And now they're playing City on Down.
One prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Help your child feel the feel and see the difference. Reach out
March
to your
on
child's
another
eczema
mile.
specialist today.
On Hollow
We're here.
Hills.
Progressive's accident response detected an accident in Central
No one ever gonna say a thing. And we'll be together again. Take y'all to the city on down. I don't want to get in trouble for copyrights. That's why I'm trying to watch myself. Love some OAR, man.
Yep, somewhere, tummy capes.
Just a while ago, my soul was confused, mused at what it did not know. That's a very good song, by the way. Oh, this set list be fire. No matter what show they do, every single set list they put out is just the best.
My own record label.
Seriously?
Shoot your shot, kid. Zaxby's handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Day one at ECP University. Fell in love with it.
Over 55 years of proven graduate success. ECPI University.
I can't wait for them to release Lightning in my bottle. Or Lightning up my sleeve, I should say.
You're not just reading
That
some
song is
material
good
and
too.
trying to memorize it. You're
They're
doing it.
past due to have that song put out, at least as a single.
They're awesome for people that are working full time. They work around your schedule.
Bachelor's in 2.5 years. Associate in 18 months.
ECPI is literally the best decision I've ever made.
My name is Kimberly Bishop.
You know who else has no interest in these commercials? Me.
At the Bishop Law Firm, we work hard to ensure that you receive the benefits that you deserve.
Don't settle for it. No. Contact us today and let's turn it into a
Yes. Let us fight for you.
How about
You
no?
don't get paid
Like Dr. Evil
unless
said
you
on
win.
the
At the
Austin
Bishop
Powers
Law
movie.
Firm, we're celebrating over a decade of fighting and winning for our clients. Call us today.
Huge
news. You can
Get
get a
back to my show.
for just $3. Wait, I said son of. Look at the words. Son of Bacon Eater is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
All right, so we're back. Nope. This hopefully is the last commercial, and then we're back to the show. Mike Santana versus Trick Williams for the for the TNA Championship.
The City of Angels is the site Saturday in Los Angeles, one of the biggest weekends of the year. You see Worlds Collide starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, high noon Pacific, but then WWE Countdown, and then after Countdown, it's Money in the Bank in Los Angeles. Careers are going to change, and then, of course, WWE post show immediately following Money in the Bank, but it all starts with Worlds Collide. It could be
This Saturday is going to be a big day. They're showing the cards again for Worlds Collide. Stephanie Victoria and Lola Vice versus Dallas and Chick Tormento. Again, all these AAA wrestlers I have no idea of. I'm learning as I go with them.
And then buckle up because these four are going to look to steal.
But these AAA dudes I know because they've been on Raw. Ethan Page, Ray Phoenix, Laredo Kid, and Javon Evans. I know Laredo Kid from TNA. I know Ray Phoenix from SmackDown. I know we got Mike Santana in the ring waiting for Trick Williams' entrance, which is about to hit right about now. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Big fight field. Whoop that trick. 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 Booker T be hyping him up so much though. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that. That's why I like his interest. It's a shout out to Hustle and Flow.
Let's get ready to go up to our ring announcer.
Here we go.
Mike Russ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Is for the TNA World Championship.
Let's go.
Introducing the challenger from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Mike Santana.
This is about to be a good match right here.
And his opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 200.
People booing Trick.
He is the TNA World Champion, Trick Williams.
I don't want to sound repetitive, but Graves, this is history that we're witnessing every single.
It was history at the WWE Battleground. It's history again right here on NXT. First time the TNA belt being defended on NXT TV. We got Elijah standing in the crowd watching. And he's got to face the winner.
Taking people off backstage, making demands.
Ring the bell.
Hotel and accommodations for his entourage. This is a man who's
Here we go. We are official.
Well, there you saw Elijah, as we mentioned, will meet the winner at against all odds. This
Collar elbow tie.
This one is underway. Mike Santana Not only fighting for
Trick backs
himself,
him up into the corner. Crowd strongly behind Mike Santana.
fighting for TNA,
Santana
and
puts
his
him in a
work
side
with his
headlock.
daughter, who is a
Punches to the midsection, creates the separation for Trick.
for Grace. How much pressure is on Santana? The weight of the world is on his shoulders.
They just fill each other out. Trick slammed him to the mat real quick. I mean, oh, and then he uppercutted him, and it did nothing but fire up Santana. Santana, I'm sorry. Think about it. Santino Morella's alter ego. Oh, and the ticker at the bottom. Dark State defeated Chase Hughes. Miles Bourne defeated Charlie Dempsey 2-1 rounds match. LFG Season 1 winner Tyra May Steele defeated Ariana Grace. Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, and Sean Legacy defeated Ethan Page and the Vanity Project. 1, 2, sweet. Trick kicked out at 2. Senton by Santana.
But you're hearing the NXT universe chanting for the challenger. We are in Orlando.
Tries to pin him again. 1, 2, sweet. Trick kicks out at 2 again.
Not too far down the road, Vic. A lot of fans of both brands.
The crowd must be chanting explicatives. Is that how you say that word? Because they keep muting it.
Trick Williams told the fans exactly what he think about it. It's about him, so it's still his house.
Trick with a neck breaker.
Jumping neck breaker. Trick Williams right now.
Tries to go for the pin. 1, 2, sweet. Santana kicks out at 2 again.
Said earlier about a lot of people within TNA not happy with Trick Williams. Is it hearsay or should Trick have
suplex coming up? Snap suplex by Trick Williams. Goes for the pin again. 1, 2, sweet. Santana kicks out at 2 again. I heard it takes a lot of energy to kick out like that. That's why they go for it so often. Trick kicks him in the head. Crowd chanting, Trick, you suck, as he kicks Santana in the head again. And then this time, he catches his foot, spins him around, knife edge chops him 2 times, ducks the clothesline from Trick, jumps over him, ducks under him, and then a drop kick. Sends Trick out onto the floor. And now Mike Santana, we know he's known for jumping out of the ring on somebody. Hits the ropes, runs across, and then Trick moves out of the way before he can do it. And he's in front of Elijah now. He walked past him, waving him off. And now in the ring, Santana hits the ropes, jumps over the top of it, and moonsaults on the Trick Williams to the outside of the ring, laying him down.
Championship around their waist.
Crowd strongly behind Santana.
Good
And
news,
we
all
got
you
picture in
hot
picture
sauce
during this
red
commercial
pepper
break.
flake loving fans of heat. Olive Garden has
He
created
goes
their
back to the
pasta
floor,
as a limited
puts
time
Trick Williams back
spicy
into the
three-meat
ring,
sauce. With all the fire
rolls
and
back
flavor
in
you've been
himself,
craving.
goes
Not
for the
here for the
pin.
heat, just
1,
pair your go-to
2,
sauce and pasta.
2, sweet. Trick
Or
Williams kicked
get
out
our
at
new
2.
Bucatini.
Wonder what song OER is playing now.
All starting at $12.99. So hand over that hot sauce and leave the heat to us.
Shattered. That's the most popular song by that band. Shattered. Turn the car around. They're playing that now.
Easy, Batmobile, not too fast, baby.
And now Santana back to his feet, taking the fight. Oh, Trick Williams chopped him in his chest twice. Ric Flair chopped goes on Santana's chest. But he countered that one. And they hit him with a forearm. And a chop of his own.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Trick puts him in a side
24-hour
headlock.
moisturizing body wash that locks in 7 times moisturization.
And about half the ingredients of my old body wash.
Clean moisturizing body wash.
Like I always say, the heels 9 times out of 10 are on top during the commercial break and coming out of it. So Trick Williams will probably maintain control of this match until we get back to the full screen.
Replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Get it fixed now and pay later with flexible payment options.
Mike
Only at
Santana pushes him away, ducks under him,
I heard you found
jumps
someone
over him,
special. Yeah. Is that
and then another drop kick to Trick Williams. This is like deja vu because they just did that before the break.
That's
That same spot.
should have known.
Mike Santana goes for the pin. 1, 2,
I don't really like
2,
committing
sweet.
things.
Trick
I'm
kicked out at
scared.
2.
But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah,
Rolls back out onto the
that's what
floor.
I'm talking about.
Keeps throwing his hand up like that. Trick Williams.
Can you hear me now?
Mike Santana
Did you
sends him head first into your knots
No,
table.
it's that.
Oh, that's nothing.
Again, head first into your
Bounty's
knots
trick on
table.
smooth soften so you can use less, and it holds up better even when wet. So one sheet keeps working while ordinary brands fall apart.
Nice. It's good.
Throws Trick back into the
Now where's that
ring.
clear button?
Didn't that come
Rolls in
Get more
himself.
done with one. Bounty.
Trick
Quicker pick
punches
up.
him in the throat
Miss Amelia.
and then puts him in a places him in the middle of the ring and has a single leg crab applied submission.
Dan Mariachi, the son of a very
I think
dangerous
this is the last commercial. We've got the full screen. And that's the last commercial break of the night. Mike Santana trying to crawl to the bottom rope to break this hold. And full screen, we are back on.
This place is rocking. The TNA World Championship is on the
Santana
line.
kicks him in the
TNA
chest.
sitting in the front row.
Kicks him in the chest again, trying to break this hold, and finally does.
But it's Mike Santana who calls himself the standard. He's trying to save an entire brand.
Knife edge chop goes woo on Trick Williams' chest.
Santana putting up a hell
Back into the corner. Santana follows it up with a back elbow. Goes to the second rope, about to rain down punches. One. That's the tip of his elbow. He only got two of them, man, before Trick drops him head first into the turnbuckle. And then, oh, the Trick shot. 1, 2, 2, sweet. Santana kicked out of two. That wasn't the Trick shot. That was like a spinning, some kind of spinning kick. It was like a signature move, and it did connect. It was all boot to face. They just showed the replay.
He is not a pretender. We know that. Santana may feel that way. The Trick is looking to silence a lot of doubters tonight. Would you agree with me, Booker?
Trick Williams with another submission applied to Santana. Then he Irish whips him to the rope, and then hits him with that huge kick. That Booker T type kick.
Mike Santana, who said he is the illest and realest Trick has ever faced. But how can disrespect drive a competitor?
I still can't believe next Tuesday, Oberfemi versus the monster, Jasper Troy. They're showing the little thing at the bottom of the screen about it. Another submission applied by Trick. Also next week, North American Championship. Shawn Legacy versus whoever wins at Worlds Collide. Santana punches him in the midsection, trying to break the hold, but can't. Not just yet.
The last one he gets for a long time. He's got to lay it all on the line here tonight.
Raj is just enjoying the match. He's just laid back. All right, Santana back to his feet, punches to the midsection. Club to the back by Trick. Mike Santana back into the corner. Trick chops him in the chest. Had no effect. It looked on Santana's face after that. Just chopped him again. Did enough to fire him up. So then Trick puts him up in the fireman's carry. Santana gets out of it, ducks that kick, and the super kick of his own to Trick. Hits the ropes. Oh, Trick countered it with a kick. And then another enziguri by Mike Santana. Hits the ropes, tries to spin the block, countered by Trick with a punch to the midsection and uppercut. Trick hits the ropes. Mike hits the ropes. And then a burning hammer by Mike Santana to Trick Williams. Both men laid out now. Or Death Valley Driver. I called it the wrong move.
It's all about the TNA World title.
They look like a burning hammer. Oh, Mike Santana kicked up out of nowhere. Fired up.
I don't know where, guys. He is getting this.
Punching Trick in the face.
From the Bronx, man. This dude lives to fight.
There's three of them. He hits the ropes. Hit him with a back elbow, jumping back elbow. Tries to scoop slam, Trick Williams counters. Mike Santana countered his counter. And then he hit him with a cutter. 1, 2, sweet. Trick Williams kicks out of two. Who is gonna win this match? I hope nobody interfere with it. Trick backed up in the corner. Mike Santana running his start. Senton. 1, 2, 2, 3. Trick gets his shoulder up at 2.
Almost beside himself in this moment. We are in the deep waters. Booker, could this be the point of the matchup where doubt starts to creep into the
Santana
mind?
positioning him so he can go for a high risk maneuver. Crowd chanting, beat that Trick. Mike Santana on the top rope now. Trick Williams in a supine position on the mat. 450 splash connects. 1, 2, 2, sweet. With a finger, literally got his finger on the rope to break the hold. Trick Williams did. Wow. He literally got finger on the rope to break that hold. Wow.
Fingernail away for the title going back to TNA.
Now Trick back to his feet. Mike Santana trying to spin the block. Trick rolls out of the ring onto the floor.
Trick might need to regroup. Championship again is on the line.
He in Elijah's face now. Took the guitar from Elijah and smashed it on the steel steps. Elijah jumps over the guardrail and wants to hit him with the remaining piece of the guitar, but the ref is stopping him. And behind the ref's back, First Class assaulting Mike Santana as AJ Francis chokeslams him on the table and then throws him back into the ring. Boo! Boo! First Class did just cost him. There's a Trick shot. Or a knee to the back, I guess. And his head went to the middle turnbuckle. And now the Trick shot. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Trick Williams for the win. And still the TNA champion. Thanks to those two goofballs. It's messed up, man. I guess they're mad they ain't getting no title match. They're going to go out here and mess up this one. So it's going to be Trick Williams versus Elijah at Against All Odds Friday at the next TNA PLE. Boo. Boo. I don't like how that ended. But alas, it is what it is. Before I go, I'm going to tell y'all what other song OAR is singing as they perform live right now. Let's see what it is. Got no volume. Bear with me. My phone glitching, acting the fool. The in-between songs. Anyway, I'm going to get into this concert and watch it over from the beginning when it's over probably. Thank you all for your support. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that bell and subscribe to the channel. While you're up there, like and comment on the videos. Then follow me on all your social media accounts. I'll be up here later tonight for some WWE 2K25 gameplay footage. Until then, God bless you all. Be good and be good at it. I'll see you later. Peace.